A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Today's verse today is Psalm 112, verse 5. Sorry I'm late to the stream today, and uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Here's my character. We need to come up with a new name for this, hardcore world, and, if we get just one subscriber today, we will have, 300 subscribers. Getting off to a slow start today, but that's okay. I also want to see if I can survive this. Yeah, feather falling is overpowered. Howdy, how's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna swoop on past you. Let's pop him. Trick question. You are. Did you legit just pick up a block out of pure spite? Thank you for the pearl. Oh, hello, Justice. Minor problem here. Oh, no. Would like to see what it is that I just loaded in. Looks like a nice rock formation. Oh, it's a cave. That's all. Okay. Alright. Now that that's done, Hello, Daniel. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Well, either way. Speaking of which, I do need to convert a stack of each of these. Ooh. Completely forgot there were other decorative types of quartz, so I may convert a few more of those. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. Wrong one. Quartz pillar. Quartz bricks. Chiseled quartz block. They have the quartz pillar. I like this one. That means we're going to convert this into quartz bricks. There we go. I really do need to wax that again. I'm glad I thought about the horse because I do eventually need to build the stables for the horses. So, glad it's on my mind. Yep. Okay. Part 2. And in the title of this stream, I've actually revealed what what I am building right here. So I'm thinking stained glass would look nice. Okay, something here is a ghost block. I have one extra plank, I think. Unless something in my hand is a ghost block. Wow, I didn't even activate the elytra. Never mind. Stained glass right there would look nice, I think. Okay, so one off from the base. I did that in reverse of what I should have. Nice. Hello, little Martin. Glad you could join us today. Seems like I should just leave that in my offhand then. Yes. I like that design in the back. What is your accent? People say that a lot. It's just my voice. I mean, if I do have an accent, it would probably be a southern accent, but I'm not that southern, so maybe my southern accent's stronger than I realize. Who knows? Should I go solid glass or glass panes? Probably glass panes. How long have you been in the What did that say? That's nice. I think I'm gonna make this multicolored. I think glass panes look good. Yes, I do too. They're very nice. They add a nice touch. Yeah, I'm going to replace the clear glass with clear glass panes later. But for now, it looks nice. Alternatively, luckily I have Silk Touch. Is this going to be your base? No, this is going to be a part of a city that I'm building. Oh yeah, that's nice. Especially in the sunset like this. That's beautiful. Let me go and center this. Oh yeah, that's cinematic. I love that. Go ahead and sleep so I don't have to deal with mobs while I'm building. Seems I'm already gonna have to deal with. Oh well. Alright. Let me go and get a stack of each of these. I knew I forgot to make a stack of something. It would be the, polished diorite stairs. Well, I guess we could do it with andesite. You know that you're really powerful in Minecraft when, you can just do that with a baby zombie. When a baby zombie is of no consequence to you, that's when you know that, you're powerful. The peak of power in Minecraft is not being afraid of a baby zombie. Especially on Bedrock Edition. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Oh yes, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I love that. Beautiful. Have you killed the Wither yet? My boy, this is Bedrock Edition. I at least... I at least need a netherite sword and, my preferred PvP kit, and then it would be an hour, it would be a perfect stream to celebrate, you know what? At, 350 subscribers, I will fight the Wither. Let it be known. At 350 subscribers, we're already one subscriber away from 300, in which case I'll, make a copy of the world as it is right now. Probably, you won't get a completed version of the church until, it is harder in Bedrock. Well, here's the thing. I've never had Java for comparison, so all I know is that the Wither is hard. I mean, I won't die. I have full proc for, I've learned not to use thorns when fighting the Wither because, not sure if it still works, but, thorns activates with the Wither effect, or it used to. And if someone hit you with a Wither arrow, or if you hit yourself with a Wither arrow to bow boost, you used to be able to hit yourself with a... First try. First try, ladies and gentlemen. Cooked chicken. Oh, no luck. Oh well. Well, hello. Glad you could stop by. What are you selling? I can't say any of this is useful, but... Oh well. Speaking of which, though, I do want... This would probably look a lot better with pale oak wood, wouldn't it? I was going to do polished durite, but... I think I'll go ahead and try it with polished durite, and then, That's not the kind I need. That's the kind I need. I see your base now or later. Oh, that's right. You're new here, aren't you, Martin? Hello, super merge. Did that say? Well, before I show you my base, this here's the watchtower. I made this, on day 90-something. I started making this around day 150, only finished it recently. This is my base, the main house, and I began work on it around day 20, and completed it, to my liking, that is. It was livable by day 40, I believe. It only took me 20 days to actually make it livable. Until then, I was living in here, which I made on day 1, and finished it on day 3. This was my starter house. But this is my main base, and I finished it to my liking. That includes fully decorating, by the way. That does include fully decorating. That's what I mean by to my liking. I finished it to my liking anyway, around day... I think it was around day 290. This is actually a lodestone anchor. Underneath here is a lodestone which connects to this compass. And this here's the farm. I made it around day 1... No, this was made around day 250, and it's less functional and more for decoration. At first, I needed it for functional purposes. Now I don't really need a farm. So it's mostly decoration now. And, oh yes, let's not forget the stone quarry, which I started on day 1 and have been expanding ever since. All of my stone came from here. And later it came from a stone generator. And this is my mending villager, which I got around day 230. And his name is Nicodemus, and again, he sells mending. This is his house. This is... I'm planning on turning this into a half and half lush cave using pale moss and regular moss. So half lush, half dead, half lush. Sorry about the cringy bird play. Anyways, moving on. This is the amount of times I've died. The first time was due to someone spamming chat, so I couldn't see the gas fireball that hit me and killed me. This was while drowning and being ganged up on by drowns. This was due to stick drift. No, this was the one in the nether. This was, the first time, and then I rebuilt this world entirely. Which is why it's called Rebuild Hardcore World, because I was rebuilding it. This was to a random death glitch, actually. Yeah, they're very rare, but, of course, it happened to me on Hardcore. And just protection, it's not good, but it's not bad. This, was to stick drift. This was to someone spamming the chat. And this one was when drowns were getting on me. This one was my own fault. Do you mind? No. Oh my gosh. You ruined the scenery, dog. The scenery! I worked hard on that scenery. Oh, man. Took me an entire diamond shovel to do that, dog. Aqua affinity. Bet you wish it was fire protection. Are there really 2 creepers near the church? Alright. Spider jock. Yo, skeleton, spider jockey. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's the first time I've seen that in the hardcore world. Ooh, he tanked a few of those hits. This thing does 10 hearts of damage. He tanked that. Took 4 hits to kill him. He tanked that. Wish he would have dropped his armor. I want to know what helped him tank that. But yeah, first spider jockey of the hardcore world on day 374. Nice. Now, as for you, not near the church, thank you. I'd appreciate if I didn't have to rebuild at all. Check around this corner for any creepers under the tree. Nope, that's about all. Hello, Minute Fragger. I'm sorry I didn't welcome you. Would you collect all the mobs for a video? I mean, I've seen other people do it in hardcore, but I myself would prefer not to do something that's been, like, extremely overused like that. Like, it's an extremely overused idea. So it's kind of cliche at this point, especially for hardcore worlds. I mean, I probably could. I'd have some trouble with the warden. But, again, I'd prefer not to do anything too cliche. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I probably could. And I've been running out of ideas, so I'm gonna have to start using the cliche ideas until I can find my own ideas. Wow, that mined it way too quickly. But for now, I'm probably going to be doing mainly building stuff until I can find a project. This is actually part of my first project. I'm going to map out everywhere I build into a large map. I should probably make an entire build dedicated to a map because I'm running out of room for the map wall in my attic. And yes, my house has an attic. I should add a basement. I made a weapon capable of overloading a server. I have two. It's actually called a lag fountain. It uses shulker boxes full of Heck, you could put it full of stacks of dirt. Each rename something different. The trick is getting it not to jam, so you have to put the... There's a certain way you have to put the... I need a trash disposal system. Well, I do have a trash disposal system. It's the entire fly back. Ooh! I forgot I have a storage chest for exactly that. My last stack of diorite. Maybe you could do... I missed it. I didn't see what it said. You said something about a chunk. Are you suggesting dig out an entire chunk? I mean, I'd prefer not to do anything without reason, so I would probably have to need to use it for something. The best way to, stay inspired when building in a hardcore world, so that you're not overwhelmed, is never take on a big project unless, it serves a purpose that you need. Like, if you need an iron farm and you never made an iron farm, start by making some big, grand build and then using it to hide the machinery of the... I mined a chunk from every biome. How about I recreated a chunk from every biome? One of my long-term projects is getting every kind of tree and putting it around my base. So far I have mangrove, cherry, I have oak and dark oak, but I haven't really gotten around to growing them because oak and birch are already growing here, but I really need to clear it out. Before, traveling through this area on foot used to be such a hassle, and the wolves are just going around killing sheep. But oh well. Yeah, and I'm out of polished diorite. Dang. Now, there's a way I could meet in the middle here. Block of quartz and block of quartz. I had a feeling I'd run out, so I actually originally planned to do something anyways, and I grabbed the wrong block. Man, this mine's way too fast for me to click and hold. Alright, there we go. This lets me save on diorite, and in the place of these, I can put granite, which makes for a pink and white palette. I should make a giant chessboard. Ooh, and I could use armor stands as the pieces. Though I would need a way to discern pawns from royalty. The king could be wearing a golden helmet. The queen... Yeah, we could make all the pawns wear leather boots or something. All the bishops wear... Well, we would have to make a way that can... So we'd have to use leather armor. So the trims would probably decide whether it was a pawn or a knight or whatever. As for the knight, I wouldn't... I was thinking about doing it in a way that you could pose it, but you'd have to break the armor stands to move it. Diorite? Oh, it's a joke I heard from a YouTuber. The reason I'm calling it, diorite is, I used to call it exactly what he used to call it. I used to call it, Doritos. Because, this particular YouTuber's little brother, misread what it said and said... He misread the name of the block and said, "Why is there a block of Doritos? It looks nothing like Doritos." He said that on stream, and the chat just loved it, because it was just so funny. He misread that so bad, and it became a running joke. Eventually, it just devolved into where, no, eventually he stopped calling it Doritos and started calling it Dorite, because he was misreading it again, and... Yeah, it just became a thing with that channel. It was funny. It was funny. It was... I wonder whatever happened to that channel. Pretty sure, like, it fell off at some point, which really disappoints me. If I knew... I'm not sure if that channel's still active. I don't remember the name of it. It was a good one, though. Loved his content. Alright, what is our time? We're making good time. You should make a giant Dorite Dorito. Love it. I love it. I might actually do that. A giant Dorito chip out of Dorite. I love that idea. I might just do that. And there's going to be a second floor, which is basically going to be offices. So this is where the pews would be, and then right up here would be the podium, which I plan to have made entirely out of quartz. Oh dear. Ah, I could put it into the floor. And I can think of a way to raise it later. I really like the way it's turned out so far. It looks nice. And this allows us to finish the top half of it. With polished durite. How was Thanksgiving? Oh, it was delicious. Oh, I mean, it was good. Jokes aside, though, I had a good Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? Here we go. One, two. Let's see how this has turned out. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's nice. The whole thing isn't going to be made of glass, so you won't notice it until you come in. So you won't even notice that this doesn't match the other side unless you turn around. Even then, it's just supposed to look nice when you first walk in. That's nice. So... I just hope to be able to complete this ring around the thing. Right. Alright, durite, granite, durite, granite, durite, granite. I should have just looked over here to remember. Nice. Granite, durite, granite, and that's the four corners. Yeah, I won't be able to make any more than that, so that's gonna have to be it there. So I did manage to use the diorite, as it's properly pronounced. I did manage to properly ration out the diorite. It is uneven. No. That's, it's ringed with this. It'll make sense later. This is going to be the podium. It's going to be raised up a bit. It'll look nice. It'll look nice later. As for this, it's going to be. I'm planning to fill this in with pale oak planks. That's all that's going to be made out of stone, though. That's where the pulpit's going to be. But aside from that, looks like we're pretty much home free there. This is where the glowstone's gonna come in. Oh yeah, that came out nicely. And we had nearly an even amount. Didn't go perfectly, but that's all I wanted. I wanted 4 on the outside, and I just want it to look like a stage lights. It's perfect. I like that. That's nice. Oh, and we have time to spare. I thought getting this far would take me longer, so I actually have extra time now. Which is a surprise to me, because I didn't think I'd be making such good time. But there we go. Hi. Let's go and despawn everything that's here. Close the doors for the day. Wax that. Of course, to wax it, I actually need wax. Nice. Oh, I like it. They made the hitbox smaller. Nice. They made the hitbox of the thing smaller. Unfortunately, I was using the fact that the hitbox was smaller to keep them from picking stuff up out of this chest, because it was just supposed to look decorational. But that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, I won't have to worry about fuel for these 6 furnace variants because I have way too much leaf litter now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I had planned for today. We aren't even an hour in. Got done early. Finally got this mapped out. Hang on, I need to... Ooh, smooth landing, love it. There we go. Becoming a wide arc. Ah, nice. Didn't even take any damage, but that was probably because of the vines. Not even gonna lie there. I owe that to the vines. Beautiful. And unfortunately, this got blown up. So I had to also remodel that. I do often have to update these maps. So yeah, there's some sort of cave formation over here, and we have a lot more stuff to clear out over there. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more areas to map. And then, unfortunately, I will have to take this whole thing down and move it outside. So, I'm probably going to move it outside before then. And this is the center of the map. These 4 were the original ones I made, all centered around the house. Yeah, I know. I accidentally clicked it the other day and have been wondering ever since if I had accidentally unwaxed it. It turns out I had, so I always keep a shield in my inventory out of habit, but with the totem, the need for a shield it's kind of just unneeded now. Thing is, though, totems are very expensive, and why is the red one spreading faster than the brown one? It's usually vice versa for me. Here's Burek. Yeah, Burek, I believe I tamed over in the woods over there. Now, this guy, I tamed, I believe it was in a taiga? Or, no, I can't remember where it was. Regardless. That's probably going to be it for today. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. I am literally 1 subscriber away from 300 subscribers. And at 300 subscribers, I will be making a community post with a Mediafire link to a copy of the world as I log off from this very stream. So it will say day 377, and you will be standing in this exact spot with this exact inventory. And then I challenge you to follow along in my next stream and track my inventory and everything I put into chests. Basically try to mimic everything I do in my world so that next time when I upload a copy of the world, you basically won't have to download it because yours is up to date. I once did that with a YouTuber when he uploaded his 100-day world. I tracked along until day 200 and missed just a single square of square on a map. I hadn't loaded a single pixel on a map, so that's the one thing I had of difference. But that's it for today, and as always, GG's. I will catch you next time. Bye for now.